Teams are Martina Navratilova and Betty Stova in the near court. Renee Richards serving. Betty Ann Stewart is her partner.
15 all.
Richards and Stova tied at 4-all in the second set after Martina and Betty Stova won the first one 6-1.
Come on.
It's much closer now, this match. At the beginning, I think that Betty Ann particularly was very nervous, and Betty Stova and Martina Navratilova really walked right through the first set.
Was Dr. Richards' serve tough for you when you played her in singles?
Not as tough as I expected, actually. I think she probably is going to be a much better doubles player than a singles player because she doesn't need to cover so much court.
That is Renee Richards serving.
Oh.
Ask her to, they both
Gonna be a little
told her to
discussion.
ask her to reconsider.
I think they actually were both out, but they were very close.
Service was good.
Oh, the umpire overruled.
So they'll play a let, 2 serves, start the point over.
It's 30-all.
Out. 40-30.
It's very windy out there today, and I've seen a lot of strange errors, I think probably caused by the wind.
Game for Richards and Stuart. They lead in the second set, 5-4.
That was it. Navratilova and Stova won the first set 6-1. Martina will be serving at 4-5 in the second set. It's the best 2 out of 3 sets. Women's doubles championship.
Love.
Winning team will split $13,125. So it's not just for fun.
30.
Who was your partner, Virginia?
I played with Francois Stuart this week, and actually this top half that Martina and Betty were in was a very tough half. That's the way it sometimes works.
Service ace
40. Love.
by Martina.
Fault.
Good return of a mediocre second serve of Martina's.
Betty Ann Stewart
30.
down the alley.
Betty Ann Stuart, I think, is one of the better doubles players around, but she doesn't play all that much tennis competitively these days. I spoke to her before in the dressing room, and she said she was very nervous about the match. They were so happy to be in the final. They were still wearing their same dresses that they'd been wearing for every match. I see Renee Richards giving some hand signals, so I think they've been working out some systems in their doubles.
What is she telling her with those signals?
Well, actually, that signal must have meant that she was going to stay that time. Sometimes I'll work it out too. Sometimes she's going to cross and give her partner the knowledge that she's going to cross.
Earlier, Stuart and Richards were playing Australian formation against Martina. Now they're doing it right now where Renee is on the opposite side where she would normally stand. And that's to take away the cross-court return from Martina. So Martina will now have to go sort of back up the line. It was good.
30-all.
Normally, if you play Australian, you would serve to Martina's forehand, being a left-hander, instead of the backhand where she can pull the ball down the line. That's out.
30-40.
Break point for Stova and Navratilova.
Games are 5-all second set. Stova Navratilova won the first set 6-1.
They had their chances there.
Game Navratilova and Stuart.
So Navratilova and Stova lead 6-5 in the second set in a stadium at Forest Hills, or at the Westside Tennis Club located in Forest Hills. Women's doubles final. Betty Stova serving.
Fault.
Betty is serving for the match.
Out. Love 30. Fault.
Betty Stova has been a doubles specialist for many years, and only in the last few years has she really come right up to the top of the singles game as well. She's won many titles.
Left.
She and Martina have been playing together for about, I think, just this last year. They have a good record.
Double fault.
What do you think the reason for her
Love
improvement is?
40.
I think she's played a lot more, and I think she's kept herself in better condition. I think she tends to put on a little weight if she doesn't play all the time, and immediately her game seems to fall.
Oh, it's 6-all. And tiebreaker
Game
time.
for Richards and Stuart. The games are 6-all. We will now play the 12-point tiebreaker.
What about new balls, Mark? 11 games.
That was actually rather a bad game that these two played. I don't know whether Betty got a little bit nervous because she was serving for the match, or whether the conditions are tougher down there than you think.
Very windy, as you mentioned. It's a 12-point tiebreaker. You have to win by 2. The first team to get to 7 by a margin of 2
1.
will win the set.
Navratilova, Stover.
Martina serving.
One thing you really have to do is watch the ball closely when it's breezy down there. And in the last game, it seemed to me that both Betty and Martina took swings at volleys, which is much more dangerous when it's a little windy. I think it's dangerous anytime, but less chance of making good contact.
Two,
Stuart
1.
serves the next 2 points.
Navratilova.
They're still in the Australian formation that Tony told you about a minute ago.
That time, Betty Ann Stewart served to Martina's forehand and got a much easier ball to volley. It was higher. That's a bad doubles play right there.
4-1.
You have that ball down low. You don't go up at the close person. It can hurt you with a volley. You've got to go back to the person that's farthest away.
4-1. Stova Navratilova.
Oh!
Now they change sides. They've played 6 points. They change ends.
Navratilova, Stova.
Bad volley by Betty. Betty keeps going for the ball, whatever situation she's in, and she hits a lot of winners and a lot of pretty bad losers. It's difficult playing against her just for that reason. She hits the ball very powerfully and rather late.
Don't get any rhythm.
No, she doesn't give you a lot of balls to hit at any time.
Navratilova, Stova.
They saved the 2 points served against them. Now Renee is right back in this tiebreak.
Looking for a signal.
They've been practicing their doubles a lot. I saw them practicing outside with the men yesterday, and they're rather surprised to be in the final of this tournament.
That serve hit right on the center service line.
Then it's 4-all. Navratilova and Stova won the first set 6-1. Looked like it was going to be easy from then on.
Navratilova, Stova.
I actually thought that might have been Renee's shot. Betty Ann was a little late making up her mind to take it.
And it's match point for Stova and Navratilova.
6-4. Navratilova, Stova. Oh.
That does it. Navratilova, Stova, women's doubles champions, Forest Hills, West Side Tennis Club, 1977.